Let's Start Project.
All right, now we're moving on. Anything else you want to do?
Fucker's got my knife. Cool for now.
Yes. That's what happens when you throw
Because
it.
you gave it to him.
He threw it. It landed in his. It's like it hit him and it like got him in the shoulder, and he was like, ah!
It's okay, I'll just take it out of his kidney after we're done here.
He pulled it out.
Triple A
And
voice
he,
acting.
like, He dropped it down on the ground. You want? What do you want? A better knife grown? I can give you one.
That sounds like the world's greatest cry.
All right. So what's next?
He even showed up at the spot where I was waiting for the driver to pick me up and take me back to the mansion. While I waited, curiosity got the better of me. I never said I was patient, and I walked up to him. Are you following me?
That's my line.
Why would I follow you? I'm the innocent young maiden here.
If you don't know, then I'm not telling you.
So it's all some wacky coincidence?
Seems like it.
Must be fate.
Hmm.
In other words, we have to determine who the culprit is. The culprit who killed Kyoko Kirigiri.
What? Wait, whoa, what are you talking about? Wasn't it supposed to be Mukuro Ikosaba who died?
The corpse is a woman, as is Kirigiri. And the fact that Monokuma is up and running again means the puppet master, Mukuro Ikusaba, is not dead. Therefore, the corpse does not belong to Mukuro Ikusaba, but to Kyoko Kirigiri. I can think of no other explanation.
The corpse is Kirigiri's? Kirigiri was murdered? No, that's not true. That can't happen. I still don't know anything about her. I never even got to learn what her talent is. And for it to just end like that, I can't believe that. I refuse to believe it.
What you believe doesn't matter one damn bit. The truth is the truth. And if you say you can't believe it, then verify it yourself.
Verify it? Myself?
Anyway, let's begin.
Here we go.
Oh.
Greg.
Oh.
So you whiff.
I hate my
Whiff.
life.
You whiff considerably. It zings past his ear and thuds into the wall behind him.
That's not even his ear. That just like went to the other side of the room.
It just like whoosh, right. It's okay. Is anything else you want to do?
Hey, don't cry, James.
Jamor crouches down and cries a little bit. Just a little bit.
Roll for crying. How sad do you feel?
Jamor kneels down for full cover and he cries a little bit.
Alright.
Oy vey, there's still work to do, dumbass. Oh my god. Do I have to point everything out for you? Look in the drawer. Nyagi, look at the drawer. Or talk to me, either way. What exactly is it you are hoping to find by investigating this room?
I didn't have anything specific in mind. I just thought there might be something useful here. Something that might help me understand Kirigiri a little better.
Don't tell me that's the only reason you dragged me along on this little trip.
Sorry.
There's not enough time in the world to produce useful results when you don't even have an objective. Don't you have anything more concrete? Anything at all that tells you what it is that needs doing?
Something more concrete? Now that you mention it. Kirigiri reached into her breast pocket and handed me. What's this?
Perhaps you could call it a declaration of my intent. Don't open it now. Only open it should something happen to me.
I'm pretty sure I put it in my pocket. There it is.
What's that envelope?
Kirigiri gave it to me. She said to open it should something happen to her.
Then open it. Something has indeed happened to her.
Okay. I lifted the envelope's flap and carefully removed its contents. It was a single sheet of scrap paper. Under the sheets?
Okay. Jamor contemplates shooting an arrow into the barmaid just so he can hit something.
I highly recommend you don't do that.
He contemplates it, I said.
That's not what the inspiration
But then he looks at the crystal hanging on his neck and he remembers his mother. And then slowly in the background you start hearing "Don't Lose Your Way." He stands up, he gets his bow ready, tears in his eyes. And he aims. He hears the cries of help from Nate, I guess. I don't know. He aims for this guy.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm super scared to click my
He
log.
misses and blows Naris's fucking head off.
Well,
No!
Okay, here I go.
Go do it.
Fuck.
no! Wah, 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 wah.
Bonus action.
Roll the D6.
God damn it.
And
You're gonna have more
Naris's
tears in your
fucking
eye.
head off.
We're doomed, guys. We're doomed.
As I'm fumbling for what to say, Nana walks into the room as though she owns the place and starts rummaging through drawers on the shelves and desk. What the hell are you doing here? Can't believe you would just waltz into somebody's room without permission.
Huh? Don't worry. I talked to the master of the house already. Don't mind me, just go ahead and keep acting shocked.
She keeps digging through things without even sparing so much as a glance for me. That guy actually gave you permission? Do you actually know Mr. Kozuki?
Nope. First time I've ever met him.
Then how?
Well, I heard about how temperamental he can be. I prepared a letter of introduction from the mayor. Let me tell you, he was ever so welcoming once he saw that.
The mayor?
Of course, it's a forgery. No need for you to worry yourself. It's very, very well made, so I don't think he'll figure it out.
I can't believe you! Can you even call that getting permission? Before I have time to even voice my doubts, Nana quickly changes the subject.
Man, it's been a while since I laid eyes on you, Shugo. I really wanted to come visit you sooner, but I've been busy with my own things. I visited someone I knew at the home ministry, checked into detox for drug overdose. Man, those were some crazy days.
Drug overdose? I can hardly contain my shock. I knew you'd fall prey to some weird drug habit one day.
You're not super famous yet, but we'd prefer it if you didn't leave the studio without an escort. You're our prisoner now. It sounds really barbaric, but we had some really bad situations in the past involving the paparazzi and crazy stalkers. It's all for your own safety. Lenny Log. I tell her it's for her own safety, but the truth is, this is my opportunity. This is my chance to get out of here, to finally find out who I really am. Why am I here? Why? That question will be answered next time on Dragon Ball Z. What the hell? Why did I say that? Is it a clue to my past? Who knows? I must keep searching. Lenny, log out.
Oh.
What do you need to pick up? Please say bras and panties. Please say bra and panties. Please say bra and
Nothing
panties.
really.
Please say bra and
I just had a recliner chair I liked. It's not really that important.
A chair? Why didn't you say so? We're busy this morning, but I can take you to your apartment later today, and we can bring back any of your old stuff, but especially the chair. We cannot forget the chair.
That'd be awesome!
Come see me after your concert this afternoon, and we'll take care of it. I've been feeling fine lately. Now it's all I'm feeling. Let's get it on. Oh, baby. And Lanny Luck.
To this guy again? What are you doing to this guy? This guy again?
Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mockery. So what does Vicious Mockery do?
I insult him so hard that unless his wisdom is good enough, he gets physically or mentally hurt.
Wow.
Okay.
Jesus.
I want you to actually write a roast for him.
I would like. I'm gonna have to require that, please. No, okay. Yeah, no. Let me see. So he does not succeed.
8 words.
So that is what 1d. So that's what. That's 1d4 psychic damage. So go ahead and roll that.
While I was musing over what to say to her, the waitress came over and put a plate in front of me. Wait, this isn't what I ordered.
What the hell is this? This is not what I ordered.
I guess it must have been a mix-up. I got up to see who had gotten my order.
Please calm down, sir. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Who would order all of this for breakfast?
Sorry, that'd be me. Our orders must have gotten swapped. I took a seat and began to eat the food I ordered. Stop staring. Eat your own food.
This is my table.
And my food is here. I failed to see your point.
Well, fuck you too.
Look, either eat your food or move. I'm not gonna bother carrying all this to another table.
Waitress, bring my food here.
Right away, sir.
The waitress hurriedly brought his food to the table before scurrying away.
Must you eat like that?
Like what?
Like the food will run away if you don't eat it fast enough. If you're going to sit with me, at least act more dignified.
It might not run away, but it'll get cold. What is so difficult about this for you to understand? The rest of the meal passed in silence until... a hair? It's not mine.
Don't eat it.
I wasn't going to eat the hair. I was going to throw it away and eat the food.
Just don't do anything. Anything at all.
He waved the waitress over.
I was under the impression that this was a reputable cafe.
It is?
So, reputable restaurants not only mix up orders, but serve food with hair in it.
Hair, sir?
Yes, hair.
He pointed to my plate.
Specifically that hair.
Oh,
I believe I was patient enough regarding the mix-up, but this I cannot abide. Call your manager.
Sir,
Now.
The waitress hesitated a moment before letting out a shaky breath.
Right away, sir.
A few moments later, she returned with a portly man in tow.
What seems to be the problem, sir?
Not only did your staff mix up our orders, they also served food with hair in it. I demand compensation.
Of course, sir. I'm very sorry that you've had a bad experience. This waitress is still a trainee, you see.
I don't care. Are you going to do anything or not?
I'll see to it that these meals are replaced and that both the replacements and these are on the house.
Naturally.
I'll take care of that right away.
Hey, you!
Keiichiro butts in, evidently tired of waiting.
I let you in because you said you wanted to take a look at the mansion, and yet you rudely invite yourself into my daughter's room. What the hell are you trying to do here?
He glares at Nana irritatedly. Unfazed, Nana laughs and says,
My apologies. You know how the letter said your mansion had some kind of cultural value. I made it all up. I actually came here in order to see your daughter face to face.
She giggles and scratches her head in embarrassment.
What?
After overcoming his shock, Keiichiro turns to me and says,
Takashiro-kun, what's going on here? Do you know this crazy girl?
I'm not sure what to say. No matter how I reply, I'll end up exposing my family's shame. And this sucks.
No, he doesn't want to do that. He's like, no, I'm gonna go down fighting. And so he's gonna try to shoot you in the face.
Do it.
Alphonsus.
Do it, you won't.
He's gonna
No balls. No balls. Do it.
He's gonna shoot you in the face. Let's see, so that.
He's got nothing.
He's gonna be shooting you at disadvantage. So
He's got nothing.
I really want you
what's your AC? What's your AC?
14.
He does not hit you.
I knew it.
I never thought I'd hear the name Fenrir in a place like this.
Huh? You've heard of them?
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a deranged organization of warriors for hire. Although they do offer some rather useful services, it wouldn't hurt for you to remember their name.
No, I think I'm good. This is all obviously way out of my league.
However, there is something that's bugging me. I recall hearing rumors that Fenrir had already...
I spy with my little eye a sub-character-esque protagonist and a protagonist their sub-character.
Monokuma!
There was this experiment some scientists did with rats. First, they took a squarish sea-like tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown. The tank had 2 exits, A and B. Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything. Exit B, however, is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it. So, what would a rat do if it was put in this situation? Which exit would the rat choose?
There was a moment of silence after Santa posed the question, and then Ace responded.
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified, which means the rat can't get out that way. So, after a lot of trial and error, the rat finally finds exit A.
I can't say that's very interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment.
Well, fuck you too.
So, where are we going first?
Don't worry about the destination. Just enjoy the journey. Take in the scenery.
It certainly is beautiful.
It really is.
How come we haven't seen anyone else? This place is so beautiful, I'd come here all the time if I could.
The novelty of this area has worn off for many of the locals, and a lot of the tourists don't even know it exists.
That's a shame, but I'm kind of glad. If this place were crowded, it wouldn't be quite so serene. I like the untouched feeling of it.
It's a wonderful place just to get away from everything and relax.
Is that what we're here to do?
For a while.
I need to practice more. I'll suck out there tomorrow.
Relax. I saw you earlier. Don't have a nip slip and you'll be fine.
I don't know.
Grab some food. I'll give you some tips about stage presence while we eat.
Oh, I don't want to bother you.
You won't be bothering me. You can even sit on my lap.
Well, okay.
Okay, the first thing you need to remember is that blue beanbag behind you is mine, and if you sit in it, I will fucking murder you. I'm not fucking joking, that beanbag is mine. It belongs to Kaz. If you sit on it, your ass is mine, in more ways than one. And that's how I won the award for Best Young Male Pop Singer.
Wow!
It was quite a rush. I couldn't masturbate for 14 days.
That's amazing.
I love to talk more, but it's getting late and I've got a busy morning tomorrow. I'm going to head to bed. You're welcome to join me, if you're interested. Hop on D's nuts.
What?
It was just a joke.
Oh.
I'll see you tomorrow, Dan. And don't worry about the concert. You'll do great out there.
Thanks, Kaz.
I watch you when you sleep.
You know what? Actually, no. He's actually gonna move. I take it back. He's gonna step. Can't do that. That dead body's still there. Yeah, he's gonna do this. I was gonna make him like step over his dead friend.
You can get rid of the other thing, right?
Well, I could, but I like the idea. No, he's gonna stay in the same square as his dead body, and
Okay. That works.
I'm gonna move body. Dead body's gonna go over there. Right.
All of a sudden, God's
Bring
hand
me
reached
out your
down and
dad.
grabbed the dead body.
What is this, black and white?
The body just goes flying out the window.
I began to push my way through the crowd, determined to get to the front and claim my prize of delicious sweet treats. My determination, however, proved fruitless, and I found myself barely making any progress. This isn't working. I can't push my way through, but maybe... I eyed the space between people's legs and came to a conclusion. Maybe I can crawl my way through. I dropped my hands and knees and started to crawl, taking care to avoid being trampled by the many feet around me. After a while, I reached the counter and leapt to my feet. Yes! I've done it! I faced the challenge and come out on top. I have bested the...
What'll it be, ma'am?
Sis.
She stares straight back at Yura as she speaks.
Let's go to the police together. Please, atone for your crimes.
Kasuna. That good-natured Kasuna will protect Yura and forgive her of all wrongdoings, is what I had thought. But it looks like my preconceptions were overturned. However, as Yura stares down at the ground, a fierce smile forms upon her lips.
So that's how it all turns out. Even as you tell me you won't leave me.
Her gray eyes narrow into slits.
In the end, you cast me aside. No, you're wrong. I'll always be waiting for you.
Kasuna yells back in earnest. Tears pouring out of her eyes, she fumbles with her words as she makes a desperate plea to Yura's heart.
I'll wait and wait for you to come back to me after you've made up for what you've done. Do it with your head held high, so you can live on. Do it so we can find happiness together. Kasuna. Sis. Please.
Yura stands stock still, her eyes still downcast. An eternity of silence follows.
Right. So we can be happy together.
Everybody's attention is focused on Yura as she smiles.
I can't even imagine how wonderful that would be if it really came true. It'll definitely happen. I'll do anything so it'll come true.
Santa stopped and turned around.
Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
Huh?
Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water. They could have just used a dry box, you know? If they needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have, I don't know, put some bait by exit B or something. I mean, do they really have to make it so the rats can drown?
Santa gave a grim bark at that.
You know the word emergency comes from the same root as the word emerge? You ever think about that?
Huh?
Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous. And to emerge means to sort of come out or appear or rise out of something. Or to rise out of something else. So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration.
Inspiration?
Yeah. Think about it. When the chips are down, either you crack or your mind focuses and pulls up what you need.
So in an emergency, your real potential emerges? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. That's why the rats had to drown. They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
Oh. So some people, so like four people walk in. And some people will make the represent. I don't want to draw all four of them. So a small group of people come in. They look like merchants. They kind of walk in. They get this far. They see people up with weapons out. Give a little bit of a turn. going on. And one of the merchants points to that group of people in the back and go, "It's the bandits! The bandits that stopped us on the road! They assaulted our caravan and stole all of our goods!"
Exposition! Fear not, merchants.
Then they very quickly scuttle back into the door and are like, "Okay, let's just wait for let's just see what goes down."
Awesome.
All right. And so they're
Take
just
me
like,
with you.
Otto, please.
So they scuttle back and are like, "Okay, let's just wait and see what happens."
The cursed child. Wasn't Yudakun called something similar to that by the other villagers when she was young? After you caught wind of those rumors, you had Yudakun imprisoned inside this mansion.
That's nothing but a baseless rumor. I have no knowledge of ever doing that. This has absolutely nothing to do with me.
Oh ho, you're going to deny it? Last month, I went around and asked every family living in this area.
What?
Nana licks her lips. So that's what she was doing when Kasana and I ran into her 2 weeks ago in Zushi.
According to them, the Kozuki family stole a hermit's treasure and became fabulously wealthy. But as a result, an everlasting curse was placed on them. Due to that, one of the Kozuki children was born with a cursed mark.
This is ridiculous. In this age of science, curses are nothing but some absurd fabrication of...
Exactly right. Ridiculous! Curses don't exist! If only you had ignored those rumors, then this whole fiasco wouldn't have happened. But you, just like all the other villagers, believed the rumors and were afraid of Yurakun's mark. Curses originally held the same value to those who gave and received them. The hermit legend was probably something akin to jealousy towards the Kozuki family, who had worked in the forestry business. Just recently, another family in the same situation as mine became rich overnight. Why do they get rich while my own family remains poor? Boo-hoo. That sort of jealousy gave rise to the legend of the family who stole a hermit's treasure and got cursed. It let the other villagers justify shunning them.
Everything hit him.
Jamroar, he's surrounded by allies. Don't hit any of them.
Okay, Jamroar, you're next. Go.
Don't lose your way.
There.
Yay!
Finally.
Fuck my anus.
Oh man, Junpei! I can't believe I missed something so important!
What's so important?
Look at those stairs. Look real carefully. Look at those motherfucking stairs. That gap. That height. That angle. It's perfect!
Perfect? Perfect for what?
Whatever. Just bring Clover here, right now. Tell her she needs to walk up and down those stairs. I'm not high, I swear.
Huh? Clover's not here. What the hell is he talking about?
It's a chicken coop. There are chickens in it. 4 chickens. Wait, 4?
What's up, Megs?
Good timing, Hakukude. I've got a question for you. Do you remember how many chickens were in this coop?
I most certainly do. Exactly 5, dude.
Oh, really?
What's wrong?
One's missing. There are only 4 chickens here.
What? No!
That's weird. I wonder when it went missing.
When I checked in on them yesterday, just before nighttime, all 5 of them were there. Oh god, what do we do? 5 turning into 4 is a colossal problem for the fabric of the universe, dude! It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Even just one piece missing and the universe remains forever incomplete, dude!
Ignoring Hakukude, could the chicken going missing have something to do with this murder?
Alright, I'm at the computer.
I'm sending some data to your phone, so you should see it coming on the screen in a few seconds.
how'd you do that? This is a flip phone, not an iPhone.
Don't worry about that. Type the code into the console, and it should bring up a web page.
Okay. Give me a second. There.
Is it the public records back page?
Yeah, where are you going with this? Is this legal?
Nope. Now hit enter.
Okay.
It should show all my medical history, birth certificate, and education history.
How do you have access to all this?
Hit Control F and replace all instances of Dan with Danielle and change male to female.
Didn't answer my question, but I'm done.
Yes! Now just hit the escape button to quit!
Did I just commit a felony?
Maybe. Don't worry about it.
So you're good?
Yep. Thanks, Bree!
Don't mention it. Now I'm gonna go back to bed, so don't call me until tomorrow.
You're a lifesaver! With that taken care of, I stood zero chance of being discovered. As of right now, I was legally female, and the programming I'd used was virtually untraceable, so no one would ever notice.
If that's the case, I look up at Nana. Who killed Shigasa Tokiko then?
It was Yuta-kun, naturally.
Nana replies without a shred of doubt.
Inspector Arishima was always in the shadows controlling everything. No one, aside from Akko or Yuta, could have done it.
You're wrong! That's impossible! I'm shouting before I realize what I'm doing. Don't you get it, Nana? Yura's blind! I should know that best of all, after having slept with her so many times 7 years ago. There's no way she would be able to kill somebody and then make it look like a suicide, right? However...
Well, that puts us in an awkward situation.
Nana laughs, seemingly untroubled at all, despite what she just said.
Well, how would you explain this, then?
She pulls out the notebook that she found earlier inside Yura's room. That's Yura's diary, right? You said it yourself just a few moments ago.
Shugo.
Nana breathes a deep sigh. She opens up the notebook to show me what's inside.
Do you really think a blind person could write such perfect-looking characters?
The entire page is covered in delicate, beautiful writing. I feel like my legs are going to collapse underneath me. If what she showed me is real, then the Yura I saw during those days was...
That's right, Shugo. Yuta-kun's blindness is a sham.
Nana's words ring in my ears as I stand there in shock.
About who the rules apply to. To put it another way, it's about the participants in this academic coliseum. Until now, I don't think I've told you exactly how many participants there are. So I think it's about time I cleared things up. When you guys gathered in the entrance hall, there were only 15 of you, right? So I'm guessing that caused a pretty big misunderstanding for you guys.
But by misunderstanding, do you mean...
Yep, there aren't 15, but a total of 16 high school students participating in the academic coliseum.
16? Then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student hidden in this academy, the girl referred to as the super-duper high school despair. Beware of Mukuro Ikusaba.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba, is also a participant, which means the rules also apply to her.
Why?
Yes? Did you say something?
Why would you go out of your way to tell us that specifically?
Well, you see, as I said before, the academic coliseum is being broadcast live to despairingly rave reviews. With so many people people watching, it's necessary to be completely transparent about the rules. I mean, it'd be a big pain if I had to deal with a storm of complaints and hate mail later, wouldn't it? So that's why I told you. Well, that's all the hints you're getting from me.
I'm going to, with my bonus action, I'm going to, say fuck really loudly.
Go ahead, do it.
Along with God damn it, piece of shit, stupid fucking arrows. My mom didn't help me at all in this. God damn it. What the fuck? Bullshit. This is taking longer than 6 seconds to say.
Are you good? Did you get it out?
Yeah, just go to the next guy.
James, let it all out. We're here for you.
My pulse begins to race. Pushing detectives out of my way, I dash into the room. Kazuna! And... it feels like time has stopped altogether. I can hear the roar of my heart pounding noisily in my ears. A cold sweat breaks out over my body. Even at this distance, I can see that there's blood flowing out from her eyes. Did she meet the same fate as Koyuki and her sister? Though I feel like I'm about to collapse, I force myself to walk to her side. A detective grabs my shoulder and says something to me, but I brush him aside. Kazuna? There's no answer. I gingerly reach out and use a finger to wipe off the drops of blood on her eyelid. Her cheeks are ice cold. An oppressive feeling of despair fills my heart. I tenderly use my finger to do the same to her other eyelid. It's like touching a block of ice. I run my trembling fingers down her cheek, nose, and lips. Wait, what was that? I feel a faint breath on my fingertips. I quickly pick up her arm and check for a pulse. It's there, albeit very weak. She's alive. The strength drains out of my body after sighing in relief. I sink to my knees next to Kazuna. And then the wave of dizziness hits.
What the heck?
Could it be broken?
No, but maybe the TV itself is some sort of trick.
A trick? What kind of trick?
I couldn't tell you, Monokuma, but I know one thing's for sure.
What?
Hmm?
Huh? Huh?
Huh?
Long time no see, bitches!
Monokuma?
Why are you... I thought you were supposed to be dead!
Me? Dead? Don't make me laugh, you scumbag!
And your personality changed too! I was just getting used to the last one!
Of course! It's been 2 very long years. It would be weirder if I didn't change.
It hasn't been that long, dude! It's only been like 12 hours!
Anyway, why are you back on?
Yes! Stop! Boo-boo-boo! I love it when you guys make that face! I wanted to see the looks on your faces when turns you despair.
Are you saying you pretended to be dead for that?
It's pretty unusual for a bear to play dead, isn't it? Normally, it'd be you guys playing dead. This is amazing! I can't stop laughing! On that note, it's time you guys started despairing for the future and revel in this